New this morning, we're getting our first look inside.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Firsthand, the podcast where we hear firsthand accounts of the most important moments in history from the people who lived them. I am Devin Field.
I'm Greg Gallant.
And we're your hosts on this crazy historical journey. I mean, it
man.
is crazy.
It is crazy.
The things that we talk about and how we talk about them, the tone is crazy.
I mean, yeah, I should say right up top, I know last episode we said that the first week was kind of an outlier.
It
that
was.
We
We
were
thought-
going to get more down to
Real history.
straight up history, and then I could see how someone who listened to that episode might have construed it that I killed music legend Quincy Jones.
It's what it sounded like at the end. And being in the room, I felt like I was watching you kill Quincy Jones.
And and honestly, it's what having been me doing it, it felt like I killed Quincy.
Interesting.
But of course I didn't.
Of course not.
He's fine.
Of course not, you worry warts.
Yeah. A lot of people writing in.
A ton of people have been writing
A lot
in.
of law enforcement.
Yeah, saying, where is Quincy?
Yeah. Rashida's been on the horn.
Rashida is calling me nonstop.
Yeah.
You'd think
You know,
she'd be busy with her other charitable
know.
work, but she can't stop hunting down her father's killer. quote
Yeah.
unquote.
A month ago, I couldn't get her on the horn. A month ago, I'm calling
And why were
Rashida.
you trying to call Rashida so much you wanted
For
to
a date.
Yeah, well, that doesn't feel like a
Why do you think I
sensitive
had
thing to
Quincy on the podcast?
do. To get to Rashida? This doesn't feel like a good tactic.
Well, it worked because now she's blowing me up.
All right. Hey, there you go. When it rains, it pours.
But of course, Quincy's fine.
Quincy's fine.
Relax.
And we're here for another episode.
And this time, we're buckling down. We're going to
getting
talk
into
some history.
Real history, real modern history. And as you guys know, we've been lucky enough to experience nearly every event in modern history.
Practically everything,
We've been there. We've been at the front lines, sort of modern day. We like to say, it's the simplest way to explain it. We're like Forrest Gump.
We don't like to say. I wish there were any other way.
I'm starting to enjoy saying
okay.
it. I'm like Forrest Gump.
Okay.
Except I can't run too fast.
Yeah. that's about the only difference.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. Because of mental handicaps. Okay.
I'm bad at ping pong.
That's right. And I've never been to China. But look, today we're talking about an event that's shaped the world, the modern world.
I mean, we're getting into it. In the early 2000s, something happened that just changed everything. I think there was a before and an after.
Yeah. I think you're always going to remember the early 2000s. You're going to be able to mark it by this event and go like, America was never the same after this morning, this cold gray morning.
This cold Tuesday morning in September. You wake up, everyone remembers where they were. We're of course talking
about the creation of Facebook when Facebook was invented. And we misspoke. We said September, but April. Actually,
Yes.
the website launched in April.
And I don't think it happened all on one Tuesday.
No,
morning.
yeah.
I don't know
Why we phrase it like that is strange. Anyway, so we're talking about the creation of everyone's favorite social networking platform, Facebook. I mean, you love Facebook, don't you, Craig?
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have some, and we'll get into it. I have some sort of sore spot memories. But,
Sure.
It's a great website.
It's a great website.
And I think a lot of people get caught up in the writing on friends' walls and messaging, and I'm just trying to get all my info in there. Mm-hmm. Go into your bio and all that stuff, phone number, get everything in there. It's so much more of a valuable experience.
I put my birth certificate up there as my profile picture.
Yeah. Well, my name, of course, not Greg Gallant, but is 296-552-183, which is my social security number.
That's right. That's right. That's just direct.
Yeah, because you know how a lot of girls you went to high school with use their middle names as their last names. You can't fucking tell who they are.
You're so angry about this every
No,
time you
I'm
bring it
not.
up.
I'm not fucking angry about it.
Okay.
It's just I didn't learn your fucking middle names because I'm not a fucking creep. Now when I'm trying to look at your photos late at night, I can't find.
Late at night. Always late
I'm
at
not
night.
a creep.
No, okay. Well, let me give some background on the history of the Facebook Corporation. This all started in 2003 when a Harvard sophomore named Mark Zuckerberg, a real charismatic cutie, decided to launch. He launched a website called Face Mash, which was where they put up pictures of two students at Harvard, and you could vote for which one is hotter, which is just about the coolest website I can think of. I mean, a great place to start.
Cool.
But he faced expulsion for breach of security, violating copyrights and individual privacy. But the charges were dropped, and he never had to deal with any charges like that ever again.
Never.
And eventually he launched an official university Facebook directory called The Facebook, and launched it as a website in 2004. But 6 days after the site launched, Harvard seniors Cameron Winklevoss and Tyler Winklevoss, two identically hunky twins, accused Zuckerberg of intentionally misleading them into believing that he would help them build a social network called Harvard Connection. They filed a lawsuit against Zuckerberg, and later it settled in 2008 for 1.2 million shares worth $300 million. Oof. So a healthy cut taken out of there. The website membership started initially restricted to students of Harvard, but then it expanded to Ivy League colleges and colleges nationwide. In 2004, Napster co-founder Sean Parker became the company's president, which rules.
A good guy.
Really good guy. Really good guy.
I thought they should have got someone cooler and better looking to play him in the movie.
Yeah, it's tough to see Timberlake play him in the movie because you're like, he's so much cooler than this.
Yeah, it's tough to see a real chud come in there and just...
Yep.
Not do SP
not
justice.
do it. Facebook moved its operations to Palo Alto. They received their first investment from PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel, a super cool guy who's never done anything weird. In 2005, the company dropped "the" from its name, making it just Facebook. It expanded to high schools in 2005. By 2011, it had reached 1 trillion page views, making it the most visited website in the world. And in October 2012, they had 1 billion active monthly users. It's one of the big four tech companies, along with Amazon, Google, and Apple, despite their dwindling user numbers in the wake of massive privacy scandals. But other than that, we love it.
Oh, love it. It's a great website.
Now, how were you involved in Facebook, Greg? Because we were both involved in the creation of Facebook.
Again.
And yet we didn't cross paths. I don't think I saw you there. So tell me what happened.
Yeah,
man.
so I was, in the early 2000s, I was, I guess you would say, laying low.
Yes.
Due to a role that I might have had in a sort of a criminal. I don't know if criminal is even really the right word.
No, you were involved in kind of a massive illegal happening in New York in the early 2000s.
So I got on the Chinatown, I got on the Fenghua bus line, and I went up to Boston. Yes, $10 to get from New York to Boston.
That's great.
And so I was... sort of under an assumed name, laying low, and I was an advisor at Harvard.
Amazing.
Yes, I was an advisor to a lot of students, a lot of young minds. I was molding them. I was Nicky Delmonico.
And if we didn't know who that was, who would you say Nicky Delmonico is?
Well, that was just the name I was working on.
That was the name.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about a famous advisor.
Nope.
It's so nice.
It is a wide outfielder for the White Sox now.
Okay, good.
I think if you were saying that it sounded familiar,
yeah, okay,
and then maybe it was too quick off my tongue. Yes, that could be why. But no, I was. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was really what a Harvard advisor would seem like, but I was sort of like, hey, I'm Nicky Delmonico.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
You're kind of cutting through the stuffed shirt atmosphere of a Harvard by being
I know. I was meeting these kids on their level, you know.
Yes.
Real Brooklyn sort of tough guys like Zuckerberg.
Yeah, these kids are down to earth.
Yeah.
These Harvard guys are down to earth.
So I had Zuck. I had Kerber, as I called him.
Yeah.
A lot of people will take the beginning or the end of his name.
That's so
I go for the middle.
Strange that you did that.
Yeah.
Kerber.
So Kerber. And I was giving him advice the whole time through all of it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. This is why I said I had some sore feelings. He didn't take a lot of my advice. No.
What'd you tell him to do?
Well, as soon as the stuff started happening with the Winklevosses, I was like, cave. Just cave. Look how big and tall and strong those guys are.
Hey, I don't blame you for that.
Give it all over to him. And I was mostly pushing.
Over to him.
I was mostly pushing. I was like, that thing you said about turning their social club into your ping pong room, just do that.
That was so cool when he said that. That was so boss.
And of course, like, because I, as I said, I'm bad at ping pong.
That's right.
And I was like, this would be a chance for me to practice. I think it'll be more profitable in the end to have a ping pong room in Cambridge.
This all sounds like smart advice to me. Obviously, with the benefit of hindsight, it still sounds pretty good, but not great.
Parker, the one time me and Parker kind of disagreed, he said lose the. I said change it to this is the Facebook, comma, my friends. Because I thought that was cleaner.
This is the Facebook, my friends.
Comma.
And how does that work in like a URL to have a comma?
It doesn't. It's a dead link.
Yeah. So you wanted to change the name of the company to a dead link?
Yeah. Well, you know how it's like you want to seem exclusive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's like, this is so exclusive you can't even fucking get there.
But I could go on and on. I'm sure we'll talk about all the many problems that I had with Kerber. Dev, what were you doing then?
I'll tell you, I came on board the Facebook Corporation when they moved to Palo Alto, and I was trying to break into that sweet, sweet Silicon Valley tech bubble. I wanted in, daddy. So I got in as line on my resume, got in as a junior programmer. I'm hanging out around the office. I'm quickly realizing I don't know how to code shit.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't know anything about this. People are saying to me, hey, how about this HTML? I'm going, I don't even know what that stands for. Hot tamales Mexican ladies?
Okay, so
you
do know a little bit about coding.
So I know a little bit.
So you do want to know
the phrase.
What HTML stands for.
Yeah, but apparently what I thought it was offensive. And so, I'm trying to avoid my computer at all costs and just kind of like not code. So I just kind of hang around the water cooler and shoot the shit, see if I can like work my way up.
That's such a key. Anytime you're weaseling your way in somewhere with no credentials or no...
That's what I'm good at.
Yeah. The water cooler.
And so it's funny that, you were kind of pitching a different name for the company, because I became known as a bit of a wordsmith around the company when one day Eduardo Saverin is in the fucking break room and he's, mixing his coffee and he spills it and he goes, this damn coffee's too hot. I should sue this coffee, says a little joke.
He's funny.
And I go, someone should tell that coffee to lawyer up. And he goes, what'd you just say? And I said, I don't know. I just came up with just this phrase, lawyer up. And he's like, that's the coolest shit I've ever heard.
Wow.
And before I knew it, everyone around Facebook, as they're all screaming at each other about different contracts gone wrong, they're all using this phrase. You better lawyer up, asshole. I'm hearing it popping off all over the place.
Wow.
I get moved over into marketing because they're like, you're coming up with so much hot shit. You should be marketing this company. And I go, hey, I'm going to lawyer up and have them read this contract. They go, that's awesome. There's just a lot of high fives going around because I came up with the phrase lawyer up.
It's a great phrase.
It's a great phrase because here's what it connotes. It makes you think of getting a lawyer, but doing it in like a cool way.
Yeah. You're not just like sifting through the yellow pages like a nerd.
You're lawyering up. You know what? It's the same way that freaking Neil Patrick Harris would suit up on How I Met Your Mother. Great. It's just something so boss to like lawyer up.
I imagine when you lawyered up, you walked out into a field with a shotgun, peeled one off straight in the air.
Yeah. That's
and
right.
Like a lawyer just came running.
That's right. I lawyered up. But then, I get fired for gross negligence and, harassment of people at work. Just verbal harassment. I was shoving people into the wall and telling them to lawyer up. So they couldn't,
I hate when
have me
people
on board
verbally harass me right into the wall with a job.
Yeah, if you shout loud enough and keep moving forward, they just get back into a wall. So I got fired, and then years later, this fucking Sorkin movie comes out, and guess what's in this movie? Eduardo, fucking handsome Andrew Garfield, is just shouting, "You better lawyer up! You better lawyer up!" I don't see a dime for that movie. I don't see a dime of those residuals, and I came up with that.
What? What recourse do you have after not seeing a dime?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
What?
I'm going to lawyer the fuck up.
Oh, fuck. Devin's got a shotgun.
But
He's stepping outside our studio.
I'm going to lawyer up. Come and get me, lawyers.
Oh, it's an Uzi.
Yeah, it was an Uzi. Anyway, I should have probably filed that lawsuit years ago, but that was my role.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another one where we were both there.
We were both there in our own way. Well, we're going to have some amazing guests who are possibly even more directly involved.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this one.
So we're going to take a break and we'll be back with our guests. Welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back, listeners, to Firsthand. We're talking about the creation of Facebook in the early 2000s. And we've got two guests here that I can't believe we got them. We're going to the source, quite literally, of much of the initial Facebook idea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little unclear still who they are. Yeah, but
Yeah, me too.
we know who they claim to be, what they're calling themselves.
Yes.
And we'll figure it out. But obviously, they're very close to the...
Yes, and I was introduced to them as the Winklevoss Dads. So please welcome the Winklevoss Dads. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, yes. Hello.
Good evening.
Hello and good evening.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
good evening.
Hello.
Well, it is a good evening. Thank
Smooth
you.
voices on these.
Yeah, wow.
Thank you so much.
And right back at you.
Hey, wow.
this is 4 smooth voices.
It is.
I don't know. I've listened back to some of the episodes, and I couldn't feel further from having a smooth voice.
Hey, well.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's 3 smooth
Yeah.
voices.
Smooth voices.
Hey, we don't all have to be twins.
And then,
That's
Okay.
an old Winklevoss joke.
Oh,
Yes.
great.
But yeah.
So,
are you though?
yeah, and this is what I wanted to get to. Just break down the family tree of what the hell is going on.
So our sons are Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss, the
yes.
Winklevoss twins.
That's
and
right.
we are the
Winklevoss
Winklevoss dads.
No, we know that
Okay.
much.
So
It's really just 2 generations. There's not a lot of limbs.
I see.
You're both male.
we're both male, and we were born dads. We both came out dads.
Now, hang on. Now, let me just pause here for a moment. Okay, so you came out of the womb dads. That would mean you had already had a son or had
Be
somehow...
careful with this line of questioning. It could
Okay.
be offensive.
Okay.
You're right. Oh, God. I don't want to start off this podcast by stepping on some type of issue. Okay.
It's okay. As long as you ask without judgment, it should be all right.
Okay. Well, let me just open my heart and just try to ask you, just with as empathetic of mind as I can.
What the fuck's it mean to be born a
What the fuck does it mean?
Okay. I feel like we gave you an out there to not be offensive.
And you walked almost all the way down the road.
No. I didn't think I was.
I'm
Because
sorry.
I
No, Devin was doing it good. and
No,
screwed
because
it
I
up.
said the intention. I made it very clear. My intention was very empathetic to find out what the fuck is up with you guys.
Well, we were both born in 1995.
Yes. In khaki shorts and a tucked in polo.
Tucked in polo with a phone on our belt. And as we came out of the womb, we already had 2 sons that were 5 years old at that point.
My God. And
Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss.
it's hard for me to even imagine how that works. And so they were 5. We don't need to get bogged down in the math of character age.
No.
We're not like other podcasts where we're going to hold your feet to the fire on a historical timeline.
If you want, we can do some math for a few minutes.
Yeah, hey man, nothing is funnier than
So we're 2 twin daddies
We're 2 twin daddies.
twin daddies.
who have twin sons who are not yet
So
daddies.
you 2 are brothers.
Sort of. We're identical daddies.
We're identical daddies.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
We never
Okay.
we never were young enough to be brothers, technically.
That's right.
We
You
were
have
born-
to be born. You have to be born 0 to be a brother.
That's
And
right.
unfortunately, we came out of the womb old.
We were never sons or brothers. We were always
always
daddies
dads.
who were identical. So we are identical daddies who then birthed or came into 2 identical
into,
sons.
yeah.
Came into. Yeah, it's a business term.
See, and that's that Harvard
Recently-
connection.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
There's a lot of famous people that were born daddies. We're not the
Really?
only ones. Oh yes.
yes.
Let's think.
Yeah, let's think.
Well, Daddy Warbucks is a big one.
Daddy Warbucks was big.
Probably the biggest.
And you guys know him from industry. I mean,
Of course,
he's, you know.
yeah, we do a lot of mixers, a lot
Yeah.
of conventions. We go to San Antonio all the time.
Wow.
Yes, he was an early investor in Bitcoin. He's got some extra money.
Daddy
so-
Warbucks was
yes.
throwing out some more like Daddy Bitcoin. You know what I mean? That's,
I wish.
hey, yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna email him that.
that's great.
Puff Daddy? Was Puff Daddy Daddy one?
Bluff Daddy, yes.
Yes, he was never a child.
He was never a child.
Bluff Daddy.
But then he transitioned to a ditty.
Yes. And I don't know what that classification is, and I don't want to step in something.
bring
I feel like I
long
can't
as you
say
ask
anything
nicely.
anymore.
Again, just do it with love, and you'll be
Okay,
fine.
I love Diddy. I just want to know why the fuck he wants me to call him something different when that's hard for me for a
Seems
second.
like the love went away pretty quick in that one.
No,
But that's okay.
look,
Hey, that's okay.
no,
we're, all,
hey,
we're all learning in these new times. New people have new voices,
That's
and we
right.
all just need to listen to
That's
them.
true.
you know?
I'm just saying, I'm so open-minded. I'm so full of love.
Yeah.
I don't want him going to the bathroom next to my Diddy.
right.
I hear you.
Next to your ditty.
Next to my Diddy.
I hear you.
How is your Diddy?
She is blossoming.
Wow. Wow.
She's really coming into her own, and I just don't want
Congratulations.
some daddy in the bathroom next to her.
I understand.
Because he thinks he's a
Complicated
Diddy.
issue. It's a complicated
Well, of
issue.
course, daddy longlegs are all born daddies.
Yes, that's right. Yes,
Yeah.
But the surprise there is they're born with short legs and they grow into them. But they all born with sons
all
or
born
daughters.
daddies, but not all born long legs.
Yes.
Well, I think we've explained this as clearly as it needs to be explained.
Yeah.
I definitely understand what's happening and who you are.
Great. So yes, our sons famously invented the much better named what was it? Connection.
Harvard
Connection.
Harvard Connection, which would have been way bigger than Facebook.
It would have
my
been.
God.
Can you imagine people in Florida signing on to Harvard Connection
Yeah.
to see all their friends across the country?
Well, because everyone wants to connect to Harvard.
Oh God!
And I, I was their advisor at the time, and I of course told him to call it, "Hey folks, comma, this is the Harvard Connection,
Right.
Harvard only."
we love that.
and I think that would have been snappy.
Well, and we thought maybe even if you just spell the comma instead of putting a comma in, but you would not budge on that. You would not budge on the comma.
Well, because we
existing as a
agree with. I
symbol.
mean, this is a place for smart people to come. So if you can't get the long title, we don't want you.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Then they went to Facebook, and any schmo could get on there.
Yeah, I've got a Facebook. It's called my yearbook.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a Facebook. It's my phone with a series of pictures on it.
Yeah, I got a Facebook. It's my face.
When you sleep into a book.
Yeah. Yes.
Uh-huh.
So you get it.
Because
Yeah.
you like to read and drink late at night.
Yeah.
You'll
It's
pass
the
out.
only time
Oh.
I can read.
Yeah, a lot of people will pass out with and wake up with a big meal on them or something, but you wake up deep in a
book.
novel.
I wake up and go like, Jesus, did I read 300 pages of East of Eden last night?
Yeah. I walked into your room the other night and it was like a scene from The Hangover.
It was- yeah.
I mean, there was a tiger reading in the bathroom. You just had books strewn everywhere. A
Don't air
chicken
my
was
dirty.
reading.
Okay, don't air my dirty laundry.
Sorry.
My wife will kill me.
I tell her not to listen to this part because we had a few drinks the other night, and on the way home, you were through slurry voice. Oh, there's a library. We got to stop at that library.
And I'm really embarrassed about that. And one of my goals in this new year is to stop. Going
You
to
gave almost
libraries.
$1,000 to that librarian, $1 at a time.
I did, and I said, keep the Mitch album coming. And she's like, he's only got like 3 books.
You're waiting to find out more people you'll meet in heaven.
Keep adding addendums to it. Why not?
Well, Devin, I hate to break to you. I actually went back to that library the next day, and I saw that librarian, and she was holding what I can only describe as a little half book, half Devin sort of.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Baby. I hope your wife did
Yeah, the
stop
book
listening to this.
All I can say is I'd like to see the documentation on that.
Wow.
That's all I can say.
Documentation is in it. It's a book.
Sort of inside the
It's a
back
baby.
cover.
Well,
Yes.
anyway,
Your bio is on the back.
There's an about
There's a-
about
My
the
headshot is on
father.
the back?
There's an about
No.
the father with all your DNA.
yes.
God.
There's
Yes.
a photo of you in a turtleneck next to a fireplace.
The 23andMe results are right on the back cover as well.
This is detailed.
Well, so yeah, we were there for the whole
Yeah,
Facebook
please.
debacle. Of course, defending our sons.
That's right.
I mean, how did your sons deal with that when that website launched and they see it and they go, hey, wait a second, we were working with this guy.
Well,
I mean,
people
did they
don't-
come to you crying? What's happening?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah, we-
absolutely. They
yeah.
came with big tears.
Big guys, big tears.
Well, with our sons, you can never tell if they've been crying or rowing because
Right.
they'll show up drenched face. And
They're
you go,
always
"What-
soaked."
Yes. Well, either way, they're soaked.
Cool.
And so they said, Daddies, you know our idea.
Oh, wow.
Little Ucky took it.
Oh, so they called him Lil Ucky.
Well, that's what we all call him. We call him Little Ucky because it sounds like yucky. And we don't like him.
And we don't like
yucky.
him. Wow, that is devastating.
So we told him, do what Winklevosses have always done. Beat him up. Beat him up.
Beat his ass up.
Heard
him up.
They didn't put that in the movie. Our sons kicked, what's his name, Wahlberg? Zuckerberg's ass.
Little Yucky.
They
Little
kicked
yucky.
Zuckerberg's ass. They also kicked Wahlberg's son's ass.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
burnt down a Wahlburgers.
Burnt down Wahlburgers.
They were
Oh
on
my
a
God.
tear.
Yeah.
And-
At this point, Nicky Delmonico is telling Kerber, get up and keep fighting.
Wow.
You can take these
And
guys.
that's a mistake. Because
Yeah.
he's going to get shellacked.
Yeah, you were there, and you were like the worst version of Rocky's trainer.
Yeah.
You're like, get back in there. You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah. Don't cut him. Let that eye blister stay.
I
He kept trying
sewed
to
his
throw in the
eye.
towel, and you would run in and grab it out of the ring, make him keep fighting.
I sewed his
No,
eyes
that's my
shut.
napkin.
Yeah.
You sewed his eyes shut.
Yeah.
Wow. And crazy about Wahlberg. I heard Mark Wahlberg said that if he had been on campus that day when his son was getting beat up, things would have gone a little differently.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He was supposed to be touring the campus with Seth MacFarlane.
That's right.
Well, you know what I heard, though?
What'd you hear?
Oh, I forgot about that fact. There was a point where Mark Wahlberg and Seth MacFarlane had applied to college together.
Well, they were going on a big college tour.
They go down a big college tour.
All the Ivy Leagues,
Yeah.
That's right.
a couple
Family
of
Guy
party
had-
schools.
Yeah.
Family Guy had been canceled. Three Kings was a bit of a stinker.
Yeah. So it was, time to get back to school.
And they're struggling.
Yeah.
They're big struggling.
Yeah.
Struggles.
Yeah. But what did you hear about
What was I going to say? What was I going to say?
I think we don't have to return to it.
We were talking about Wahlberg.
Yeah.
We were talking
And he
about-
said things would have gone down a little differently. And
Oh, yeah. I heard that the guy from the league was there that day.
Who? Which guy? Steve Ranazizi?
Steve Ranazizi was there, yeah.
he was on campus.
He was on campus that day, yeah.
Wow.
And it changed his life forever.
Wow. It sounds like something he would do and be modest about.
But as fathers, we try not to insert ourselves into our sons' lives.
Of course.
We want them to learn the lessons themselves.
Yeah.
But in this case, we enrolled in Harvard.
Oh my God.
Yes, we
Back to school then.
We back to school and we started going by the Winklevoss quadruplets because something about us is we look just like our sons.
Yes.
Wow. So
right.
this is a full. If I'm on campus, I'm a freshman. I'm walking around. I'm seeing 4 Adonises walking towards
Thank
me.
you so much.
Telling me to sign up for a website called the Harvard Connection. I mean, that's impressive.
Well, originally it was the Hartford.
Harvard Connection.
That's right.
It was the
Because
Hartford.
we are
connection.
from Connecticut.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, Hartford. And then people kept saying, well, we're at Harvard. It's confusing. So we took the note.
That's a good note.
But not after we made a lot of shirts.
Great way to get a word out about a
And
website. Shirts.
To
Absolutely.
this day, if you go around Boston, the Cambridge area, a lot of homeless gentlemen are
Yeah.
wearing the Hartford Connection.
Connection.
That's right. And what an ad that is.
Right.
What an ad.
Yeah, we're the opposite of that clothing company that wouldn't let homeless people
American
wear
Apparel?
American Apparel. Yeah. Well, we're not the opposite in all ways, but
How'd you make those shirts?
Let's just say we're related in a certain way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Terry Jones did some photo shoots for you
all
guys,
photo
right?
shoots. Yes.
Yeah.
But we wanted to
From Monty Python?
Terry Jones. Is that the
Terry Jones from Monty
Yeah, we fired Terry Richardson and brought on the Python guy because although they were really funny, the first photo shoots were really funny. We needed them to be a little more comedic.
Yeah.
That
They
makes
were
sense.
funny, but not
That makes-
comedic.
'cause
And we
when-
wanted comedic, not just funny.
Because when I heard it was Terry Jones, I was like, that makes no sense.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Well, but think about it though. That guy, Terry's niche that he carved out in Monty Python was playing old women almost
That's true.
exclusively. So
Yeah.
who knows more about
Well,
clothes?
when we fired Terry Richardson, our first priority was it's got to be another Terry.
That's
right.
It's got to
That
be
makes sense.
another Terry there who know how to use
And
cameras.
then we went to Jason Terry. He said, I don't do photography.
NBA
And,
player.
Yeah.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
Said
Yeah.
I'm busy. I'm watching porn. And we said, well, what do you mean you're watching porn like all the time? He said, yeah, dude. Yeah.
That was, I don't know if people remember this, but for a lot of the 2000s, in the 90s, washing my hair was an excuse. And then in the 2000s, watching porn was an excuse. A lot of women turned me down on dates because they're watching porn.
That makes sense.
You got to watch porn later, right at that time?
That
I'm offering
weird.
you the real deal. No, I got to watch porn.
I got plans.
Well, it wasn't at your fingertips yet. It wasn't
Right.
at your fingertips yet, so you did have to kind of schedule it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that was one of our first big pitches with the Harvard Connection or the Facebook.
Or the
Make it a
Hartford
porn
Connection.
site.
Yes.
Make it a porn
Make
site.
it a porn
And
site.
how exactly would that work? Because it's a social network, but there's porn. So am I seeing other porn that my friends have enjoyed or made? What am I looking at?
All of the above. So anytime you watch porn, it gets cataloged and it shows up in the feed, so everyone knows what you're watching.
Wow.
When you liked it, when you exited out of it,
I see.
what parts you skipped.
Anything I've clicked on.
Yes, and this
then-
is not a willful opt-in kind of thing. This is a secret thing built into the program.
Yeah.
And you find out once you're locked.
Got it.
Great. Yeah, I remember pitching to Tyler and Cameron. Nikki Delmonico's contribution was, hey, do a split screen on the feed of the porn and footage from your laptop camera showing you watching the porn.
right,
So people
reaction
could see
videos.
side by side what you were doing when the porn was playing.
Well, how big is Two Girls, One Cup? I mean, huge and successful.
We've all got the shirt that advertised it.
Of course.
Oh, I had a chance to get it on the ground floor. Two girls.
God, I'll
You
tell-
did.
There is nothing like
passed.
advertising
I
via
passed.
shirt.
You passed on Two Girls, One Cup.
I had a chance to get a 30% stake, and I passed.
I heard you pitched them make it 2 cups.
Yeah.
Two Girls, Two Cups. Why are we doing one cup? Why are we splitting a cup?
I heard that
You
was your
said
big
cups
note.
are the cheapest, easiest thing to come by. The girls are going to be hard to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's plenty of shit.
Oh, on set, I was saying, get these girls out of here.
So you were on set for Two Girls,
Honestly,
One Cup. And there was plenty of shit.
That's another episode of the Two Girls, One Cup.
Yeah.
making
A lot of
Yeah,
people would
sorry.
consider you a hero for saying "get these girls out of here."
Yeah,
You
that's
think
a kind act.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but I wanted more shit and more cups.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted them to do something even more degrading.
So that you were almost a hero.
Oh,
and then-
yeah. No.
So when the Winkle and your sons or brothers, we don't really
Well, we
know.
were all born to the same mother.
Good
We were
Lord.
born 5 years later, but as daddies, so we had to be their dads.
Interesting. So when you guys are, it's coming down to it, and you got to sue Zuckerberg. How does that decision happen? It's 6 days after Facebook was created. We're suing Zuck.
We didn't know what the first step to even a lawsuit was,
I do.
And then,
Well, we
Devin stepped outside. Devin and the Winklevoss dads have all stepped outside. 3 Uzis.
It's time to lawyer up, motherfucker!
The Goodyear blimp.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
No, condolences.
Future episode.
It could be a future episode, the crash of the Goodyear blimp.
Humanity.
But so...
I think you're confusing blimps.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think so. So you guys, you didn't know where to start with the lawsuit.
no, but then we do lawyer up.
Yes.
Of course.
And then from there, it's deposition after deposition after deposition. I mean, this is the stuff they don't show in the movies.
Never.
Is lawsuits are boring.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
Lawsuits are boring and they cost you a lot of money. And so we pulled out. We said, this is not interesting enough for us.
Yeah.
And we started our own chain of cupcakes.
Chain of cupcakes.
This
Chain
is a
of bacon?
pivot.
No,
This-
chain of cupcakes.
Chain of cupcakes.
Chain of cupcakes.
Walk me through it. What was it? What were they called?
Sprinkle boss. So
No, is that anything like when there's a murder trial, the police have to, with all the evidence, follow the chain of cupcakes that he
yes. So what we would do, it's like a murder trial or like a Hansel and Gretel situation, where if you're going somewhere and you want to leave a trail, you leave a chain of our cupcakes.
Sprinkle Voss.
Yeah.
So if we could stop talking about this Facebook thing and
Yeah, I'd love to.
sort of keep the focus on Sprinkle
I'd
Voss.
love
We're
to.
selling in all major cities right now.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're in big talks with Armie Hammer to play us in the movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's going to be Armie Hammer returning as a new members of the Winklevoss clan.
We're hoping that this will dwarf the current Winklevoss story.
We're hoping to dwarf it too.
Yeah, we're out to dwarf.
Yeah.
We're out to dwarf on golf to see if we can be a part of this.
Steven's a friend.
And we're hoping to get dwarf. But yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
So our big thing is, as dads, you never want your sons to be more famous than you. And that happened, and it upset
Almost
us.
immediately.
They're richer. They're more successful. They competed in the Olympics.
Yeah.
And we are
Embarrassed.
Yeah.
We're really embarrassed.
Do you guys have a good relationship with Cameron and Tyler at this point? I mean,
Well, they always say, technically we're older than you. Technically we're handsomer than you. You never went to Harvard. You don't really have careers. You just hang around us.
Right.
But I feel good.
Yeah, I feel pretty great. Technically, you're still virgins.
Does that mean
more things they would say to you? Yeah.
Does that mean you've never had sex, or like you're like a Mormon who's a technical virgin where you've had anal?
Well, a Mormon gentleman never tells.
Yeah, hey, you might want to lawyer up before you answer that question.
Yeah. No, we've done anal.
It's okay, all right. Cool. I mean, hey, me too. I mean,
Okay, or is that true?
yeah, I mean, me too.
You're
yeah.
just fidgeting a lot.
No, I mean, I think I did.
It's not necessarily cool to have done anal, so you don't have to.
I would have loved to have done the other one.
Nicky Delmonico only does anal.
Hey-o!
Yeah.
That's a fun way to always remember who you are when you're in that character.
It's also, if you ever need...
That's right, I'm the anal guy.
Yeah, that's right.
To this day, if I find myself having anal, I go, I guess I'm back.
Yeah,
It's important to have, something to ground you, an affirmation or a mantra or something like that.
Nicky Delmonico always does anal. Nicky Delmonico always does anal.
I think, and for the listeners at home, I think that might be a good one for you guys to try out. See how it does.
Yeah,
just
give it a
knock
shot.
it around for a while.
And don't let the outfielder from the White Sox, who, again, that is his name.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Don't let him hear it. But.
Well, we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to be back with a final segment. We're going to ask these Winklevoss daddies what they've never told.
Oh, good. I'm getting a call. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm getting a phone call here.
Who's that?
Who's R. Jones?
Someone who's pretty thirsty.
Hello? Oh, God damn it. He's fine.
Hi, this is Devin Field.
And I'm Greg Gallant.
And we are interrupting our own show to tell you to help us promote our own show.
And you can do that in lots of different ways. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star rating.
You can subscribe to the podcast. You can tweet or Instagram about the podcast. I mean, we would like you to really be our street team marketing this podcast to all of your loved ones, multi-level marketing scam style.
Yeah, now it's not a paid position, but you will gain valuable experience in the podcast promotion industry. And that can help.
Which is really invaluable.
That's true. That's true. It really is invaluable. So if you want to be taken advantage of by us, please help promote the First Hand Podcast.
It's literally the least you could do.
Welcome back.
Hey.
We're here with the Winklevoss dads.
Sup?
God, they're cool as hell. I mean, these guys are cool. I thought that phone clip to the belt at first was pretty dumb, but now I'm like,
Ouch.
sorry, I did. I mean, come on, you see that.
It's a rookie mistake.
It's okay. I know. Now I'm seeing it's practical.
Because my phone's ringing, all I have to do is Velcro this here.
Yep. Okay.
Hope it's cut. Oh,
It is ringing.
give me a second.
Look how cool this looks.
Here we go.
What a show. Everybody knows somebody he's being called.
Go for Kyle.
Hey, bud.
Now that's fun.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing you can do.
I should say, real quick, over the break, had a quick conversation with Miami
Rashida
Dolphins
Jones.
safety Rashad Jones.
Oh, it was Rashad Jones.
Yeah, and he's concerned about. So he's friends with Rashida. They met at like an R. Jones meetup.
Read up.
I heard Rasheed Wallace was there. Wasn't sure if he belonged because of his last name. And Star Jones, same deal.
There's no image more interesting than Rasheed Wallace and Star Jones not sure if they belong. I've never seen them be nervous.
Both of them kind of tiptoeing into a Holiday Inn conference room. But
Either of them knowing which one doesn't fit.
Right.
Because one of us has got to be the one.
Kind of texting, being like, checking their email, being like, am I in the right place?
Well, I've always called Star Jones R. Jones because, as I said, I don't like to use the beginning of someone's name.
That's right.
They come in at the end of the last name.
Yeah,
R.
it's good.
Jones.
R.
R. Jones.
Yes.
That's not a bad first name. A.R.
R.
Just R.
Yeah.
Well, our next son.
Yeah. I hope our mother has us. I hope our mother has us another son.
I would love to meet the brood queen of the Winklevoss clan.
Well, she's kind of like about like a queen bee in a hive.
Yeah,
right?
I know about that.
She's like that.
Have you seen the new Suspiria?
Yes, I have. Oh, she's like
The woman in the sunglasses at the end?
Yes. Yeah, she is the whatever
Let's
her name
just
is, Mother
say
so-and-so.
that woman is gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
As
Everything our
compared
mom is gorgeous.
Yeah, everything our mom is
Everything.
gorgeous. It looks a lot like that.
Well, we wanted to do a final segment, which is we're just going to all talk about the silver lining of all of this. What went well for us in this whole debacle? And, I'll start. For me, obviously I was fired and I had my catchphrase kind of stolen. But the silver lining is that I met some great lawyers. And just in coining that phrase, I've gotten to know this community of legal professionals. And I'm telling you, there's no better people on earth. These people who just hunt for loopholes in the existing, specifically California legal code, and just profit off of, ruining a small business for not having a ramp that's wide enough by like 2 inches. These are cool fucking people. And we hang out. And I get to go to country clubs with these lawyers now, and I get to say, hey, I'm going to lawyer up, and that just means I'm hanging out with my friends.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what I mean?
Access to a country club is huge.
It's really huge.
It's huge.
Because it's the only place I can get scalloped potatoes. And
that's why it's huge. I agree.
that's
nice.
And so you tell me a better place to get scalloped potatoes.
Well, the social scene sucks.
It's horrible.
Sucks. But those little potatoes.
Yum, yum,
A
yum.
club sandwich with a side of scalloped potatoes.
Just a nice
You're
light
in
lunch.
heaven, baby.
Yeah.
And you've got, when you do a round of scalloped potatoes, you're down under 80 now, right?
Yeah, my handicap is pretty low for scalloped potatoes. Yeah. So that's my silver lining.
That's
is
really
I
nice.
can eat all the potatoes I want.
Oh, great.
What about you, Greg?
Well, I the first thing that jumped in my mind is, I got to work with a lot of young minds. I got to, mold these kids, and not all of them bucked all my advice like Kerber did, and like you guys' sons / brothers or whatever did.
Right.
Okay.
Just sons.
Just
Sons, please.
Yeah.
So some of them actually did listen to me. I had a really nice young kid, Jared Kushner, and he really
The Kush.
the Kush.
The Kush.
Well, I call him Red Kush.
Yeah. I call him OG Kush.
Fun.
Like weed.
Oh my god.
I know. It's a dad thing. It's
Wow.
Dads
when you
love
get
weed.
to our age, you get cool.
Yeah, cool.
That's
Now, what
awesome.
was your advice to Jared?
I said, hitch your wagon to good people.
Oh, yeah.
I said, you're already coming for money, Chief, so don't worry about that. I said, hitch up with people whose morals you agree with.
Whose worldview you connect to.
I remember I heard you saying, you're Jewish, right? You should befriend Saudis.
Yeah.
Well, it's like peanut butter and chocolate. These groups go together like nobody's business.
And me and Jared had a whole fun thing when I introduced him to those Sauds, where he was like, "You got Saudis in my Jew."
That's such a relatable
And they knew the
phrase.
reference, these guys.
That's
'cause Saudis
amazing.
have a lot of American culture references. They said, "You got Jew in my
They love
Saudis."
us.
You.
They, just like everyone else, they love us.
They love us. Well, guys, to the Winklevoss daddies, we posed the question. What when you look back at this mess, your sons, obviously came out with $300 million, but still they got axed out of their own company. I mean, what went well? What went right?
Geez, well, I think it's really nice that at any time of day, I can pop on Facebook and find an old friend.
Wow.
Send him a message.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it was really nice to reconnect with our sons. It was nice to feel young while going to Harvard and saying I was younger than I was.
Well, we wrote for the Lampoon for a while.
Did you? Awesome. Oh, wow, that's amazing.
We were part of the crew that put the Lampoon in the crapper, is what we were.
Yeah, you guys kind of destroyed the legacy and took it off of the comedy landscape.
Well, it was such a beautiful legacy, and we just didn't want it to get tarnished, so we sent it down in a ball of flames on purpose.
Yeah. Our thing was, I think conservative humor can be funny too.
Yes.
So we followed it like the Dennis Miller, Rob Schneider kind of.
I guess that is our silver lining. We really got in touch with comedy.
Yes.
We really got in touch with conservative comedy.
Yeah, if you want to actually see us on the Winklevoss Dads tour.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You guys are going city to city just doing... Is this sort of like an Adam Carolla and that one weird writer he tours with where they go on the No Safe Spaces tour of colleges?
Yeah, yes. It's not as big as that.
No.
But
we are just like them. We're getting booed out of every room we're in. And that's been really fun.
Wow.
It's been really fun.
And we've found the unfunniest person in our circle, and he comes on stage with us every once in a while.
That's cool.
I think that seems like a big part of the comedy industry. Is to find the least funny person and throw them.
Well, if you know that you're not that good, you got to get people below you to make it look like you're better.
That's right.
You know what
That's
I mean?
why I am friends with a lot of attractive people, because I'm kind of the ugly friend that makes them look better.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, and everybody wants to have twin friends.
Yes.
Everybody wants two twins around that hang out together and are best friends.
That's
Everybody
right.
wants
Everybody
that. It makes
likes
you
that.
feel comfortable
Yeah.
to see adult twins.
You scan a room, you see two men who look exactly the same, and you go, I'm at ease.
And then we walk up and we say, we have our own secret language.
No. You guys have your own language?
we only use it at naked time now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Which is every Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
I know, because you
hours, sorry.
guys are naked right now.
Yeah. Someone calls me at noon, I say, why are you calling me during naked time?
And I say,
Wow.
Leave alone.
Wow.
What does that mean?
Sorry, it's our own language.
It's so fun and
Tell me what it
cool.
meant.
Okay, Greg,
can't tell you.
relax. All right.
Jesus.
Relax.
It's fine.
Ironically enough, it's meant back off.
Yeah. Get your hand off his neck.
Yeah, I'm keeping it pretty cool. Your hand is around my neck.
I'm gonna make you
Greg,
lawyer up.
stop it.
motherfucker.
Hey,
Oh,
no,
God.
you don't get to look. If you don't stop it.
Oh, my young sons are going to hurt you.
Shoot that Uzi. Stop it.
But it's
A bunch of
penetrating.
lawyers are coming.
Oh, get out of here, guys. No, we're going to get potatoes tomorrow. Please.
30 lawyers in here.
We actually might need you. I think we're about to be murdered.
No, look. Oh my God, the bullet holes that you shot in the Winklevoss Dads are closing up due to some type of ancient magic. I don't understand.
Have you seen this boy?
Oh God. Oh no.
Oh, the Terminator.
The Terminator.
The ancient magic of the Terminator. Well, thank God. 'Cause I lost my cool for a
Good,
minute.
all right, well-
I didn't want to go into another episode having
No.
murdered.
Well, that's going to be it for this episode of Firsthand. Winklevoss Dads, is there anything you guys want to plug apart from your tour? Your city-to-city tour?
Sprinklevoss cupcakes if you need to be found. If you're a serial killer that wants a little trail for the cops, but not the exact answer.
Come to Sprinklevoss.
All right.
And does everybody get it?
What do you mean?
Winklevoss, cupcakes, Sprinklevoss. Everybody gets it, right? It's sort of a, what is it, a pun? Is that what it's called? Sprinklevoss.
So yeah, it's a portmanteau maybe.
Yeah, just Sprinkles and Winklevoss.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to be thinking about that on the drive home.
I might become a serial killer just so I can use you guys because that's such a clever.
What?
That's
Can
what
we
we've
use that in
been
our
saying. Can we use
blurb?
that? Yeah.
Can we use that in our
Use
blurb?
that in the book. So please attribute it to Nicky Delmonico.
You got it.
And to give me a little extra distance, can you say White Sox outfielder Nicky Delmonico?
Sure.
The one that doesn't always do anal.
Yes. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, Dev, I did really quickly. I know
Yeah,
I keep doing
please.
this. I would love to plug the GoFundMe for my heart surgery. If
I don't
had
think
a-
it's appropriate for you to do that on the podcast.
Okay.
If you want to do that, you know what you could do? You could buy an ad on the podcast. Okay?
Okay.
Buy an ad and plug your heart surgery in
because
the
I don't
ad
have
space.
a lot of time. All right, I'll buy an ad.
Well, we don't have a lot of time on this episode, so what the fuck you want
Wow, I
to do?
walked right into that one.
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Okay,
buy an
This
ad.
is so uncomfortable to watch.
And this from guys with phones clipped to their naked bodies.
Hello? Oh, nope, nobody there.
I mean, they're
Phantom ring.
nude. I should say you guys have been docking this whole time.
Yes, slowly docking each other.
And if you don't know what that is, Google image search it. All right, that's it for this episode of Firsthand. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Find more great shows and see what's behind it all at backdrop.fm.